Buster Posey comes in. All set, 1,000 metres to sprint and away and racing. Word of Mouth was the one slow into stride. Towards the inside, Bologna, striking pose, shows good early pace. Island Express no more than a length off them. Buster Posey shows pace with Commentator just behind that Gold Comet. Further back to Duke Nukem. We go 2 to 3 lengths away to At So Cool. Followed by Blazing Brave antagonist Ashkenazi. They're really kicking up a lot of clots there. Further to the outside is Word of Mouth. Then comes Respectable Ruler and Captain Nev. 400 metres to go. Buster Posey's well clear. Clear by 3 lengths from Commentator. Duke Nukem trying to put in a run. Then Gold Comet. At So Cool's got 7 lengths to make up. Down the inside is Island Express. Coming down to the 200. Buster Posey. But Duke Nukem has come home powerfully under Stratum. It's Duke Nukem. On the outside is Antagonist is flying. Duke Nukem, Antagonist coming home really strongly, but Duke Nukem will beat Antagonist. Blazing Brave then came in behind that Bologna. Further back, Word of Mouth ran on an Island Express. Well, a couple of things are strange about this race. Firstly, Piers Stratum hardly ever rides first timers. Secondly, Gary Alexander's chief jockey is Andrew Fortune, who is on the well-backed At So Cool. So you work it out. 15 Duke Nukem wins. Son of Bankable under Piers Stratum. The colours of Mr. Udendal, who's had a lot of success recently. Antagonist came out the pack, chased home and got within a half a length of the winner, Duke Nukem. And that's won it. Back in third, Blazing Brave. Bologna's fourth, Word of Mouth caught the eye back in fifth in the Vicky Veramutu colours. Gold Comet, Buster Posey and Island Express were further back. Head-on replay. Well, Buster Posey went very quickly throughout the contest, coming down to that last 300 metres, tracked by Duke Nukem. And once Duke Nukem comes past Buster Posey, he was on his way to victory, although Antagonist comes home really strongly under Francois Noder on the outside. But it's going to be Duke Nukem on debut to win it. Bred at the Summerhill Studies, a son of Bankable, out of the special preview guest gallery. Confirming 15, the winner, Duke Nukem, from 5 in second, Antagonist. Third was 2, Blazing Brave, and then came the 10, Bologna. Race 2.
Victory for the first timer from the Gary Alexander yard. It's 15 Duke Nukem, son of Bankable from Summerhill Stud, 60,000 rand buy, and Striker on the mark there. Had to withstand the late challenge of the 5 Antagonist from the Diane Stenger yard. That really finished well. The 4-year-old son of AP Answer from with Francie Nordier in the irons there. But that's run second. Third to the 2-horse Blazing Brave. And in fourth was the 10 Bologna. 15, 5, 2 and 10 your numbers in the first leg of the bipot.
As enclosure for jockey Striker Strader. Number 15 Duke Nukem on debut. He's a 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Bankable out of the special preview guest gallery. Bred by Summerhill Stud, is owned by Mr. H.B. Udendal. Well done to Mr. Udendal, who's enjoyed a lot of success recently with his runners from the Alexander yard, and is back to lead in number 15, Duke Nukem, into the winner's enclosure on debut. Well done to the winning connections of Duke Nukem. Wins by just over half a length from number 5, Antagonist, in second.
Timer, the son of Bankable, number 15, Duke Nukem, has come through under jockey Piers Stratum to open up the bipot for trainer Gary Alexander. And he looks a decent sort, this, because he was still very green in the running. I was a little bit concerned when he came out the gates because there was a little bit of bumping and barging, but he took hold of that bit nicely. And even though he was a bit green, he's rallied to the line well.
Yeah, Jules, I mean, didn't beat much, but you can only do but win. In fact, Andrew was asking me behind the pens because he rides for Gary, and what do I think of the horse? I said, no, he had nice action, but still doesn't know what it's all about. So with the argy-bargy out the pens, within 5 strides, like the penny dropped and off he went, and he was travelling quite nicely. Only had 2 seedings to make up on the pacemaker. So even though he didn't beat much, it's a lot of potential.
Well, let's hope. Your day, well, it's got off to a good start. What does the rest of your book of cards look like?
Jules, I thought it was a terribly difficult card. Hard to find many winners, but if I had to really cut it down, maybe the Elmo effect. Takushi ran behind Scent, and the third horse was Marston Commander, won his next start. So I have to have respect for Takushi. But I'm just hoping the Elmer effect can improve a bit more, which it looks like he could, especially with the yard in top form.
What about Dream Galaxy? Because you won aboard her last time. I know she got a bit of a penalty, but she's back in distance. Is that going to affect her?
Yeah, too short. And plus we've got a bit of a headwind. She races handy. It's not going to be in her favour. Well,
you've got this one home. Congratulations. We don't often see you riding first-timers. So nice to have you in the winner's enclosure with this one, Strikes.
Well, nice bonus for the day. I don't know how it worked out, but I don't know if Andrew's agent double booked, but Dean gave me a quick call. We don't have a jockey for this horse, so try and get on it. And then obviously I got into the Elmer effect because of that as well. So hopefully, well, Mark Khan has phoned me as well and said to me, look, it's a nice horse. No vices, just take the ride. So thank you to Mark as well.
Well done, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Pierre Stratham. Gary, another nice baby that's come through and won for the stable. Obviously, the stable's turning, or has turned the corner. It's coming through with a couple of winners, and it's always nice with these first-timers arriving, especially from your stable, because you know there's going to be a bit of improvement.
Oh, we never expect them to win first time out, but when a horse does, there's always that improvement to come, which is nice. But just the way Pierre handled this horse, he got knocked out of the start, and then of course he didn't take him out on his own. He put him in between horses to learn, and horses just race so much better that way, Julie. But thanks to Pierre for taking the ride, and of course to Hilton and his family for the support. But they've got a nice little horse on the end. He will improve from you.
Yeah, Bankable, a new stallion that's starting to come to the fore. I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah, unfortunately he passed away, but they are quite nice.
Well, congratulations to you. You've got the Elmo effect, and you've also got Oriental Blue coming up a little bit later. Oriental Blue we haven't seen on the track for a while, and back to a shorter trip.
Yes, Oriental Blue definitely going to maybe need the run, Julie. Place at best. I think Max Man's going to be a hard horse to beat there. And the Elmo effect, I think he's a big runner. I know maybe his val form is a little bit stronger than but we've got Pierre aboard, so you've got to respect that.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Julie.
Hilton Oudendal, let's have a word with you, because I think the last winner Gary had was Defining Looks. It was in your colours on the sand.
Yes.
And I think they've opened up the season with your colours, so good combination at the moment.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, she was a reserve run on the day. She came in. I didn't go to the track. We didn't expect much. Today we've come here with no expectations, and it's worked out.
Well, may go from strength to strength for you. He looks a nice sort. I know still very green, but just looking at him, I think you're going to have a bit of fun.
Thanks. I think so, and I just want to say thanks to Samuel Studd, and thanks to Dean and Gary and his team. Thank you.
Congratulations, enjoy.
Thank you.
Well done to Hilton Oudendal, number 15, Duke Nukem, the 3-year-old son of Bankable, trained by Gary Alexander, bred by Summerhill Stud. Mick Goss and his team will be very ecstatic about this one, 15, Duke Nukem, and ridden to victory by jockey Pierre Stratham. Third race coming up shortly is the start to the Place Accumulator.